Welcome back to Math Zen, everyone. In today's lesson, we are going to get very specific about certain ways to handle remainders in division problems. Without further delay, let's get into it.
So for this video, we are going to get into some very specific types of division word problems, specifically ones that have remainders. Let's take a look at what's going on here. This problem says that Mia has 219 photos from her summer trip to France. She will be placing them into her photo album. Each page can hold 9 photos. How many pages will she need to place all of her photos in the album? So what we need to do here is we need to take the total number of photos that she has, which is 219, and divide it by 9, which is the amount of pictures that can go on one page. Here I did partial quotients here. If you'd like to see the video on how to solve that, go ahead and click the link in the upper right hand corner. But the answer here to this is 24, remainder 3. This remainder 3 is extremely important. These 3 are actually individual photos, and the problem very clearly says that all of her photos need to be placed in the album. It doesn't matter that the last page is only going to have 3 pictures on it. We need 25 total pages, so the final answer here is actually 25. You need to make sure that you read the problems carefully. Okay, now that I've walked you through one of these examples, let's see if we can do this one together. The problem reads, the 5th graders at the Trail Elementary School are going to Universal Studios for their end-of-year field trip. There are 178 students going on the trip. If each travel van can carry 11 students, how many vans does the school need to reserve? So to solve this, what we're going to do is a simple division problem. We're going to take 178 students, and we are going to divide that by 11, because that's the amount that can go in one van, and our answer is going to tell us how many vans we need. So we'll do the standard algorithm here. So I can't get any 11s out of 1. I can get one group of 11 out of 17, and we do our subtraction here, and we're left with 6, and we bring down the 8, and we repeat that process again. I can get 6 more groups of 11 out of 68, which equals 66, and that leaves me with a remainder of 2. Now, that remainder 2 is actual students. Okay, so in this case, I want you to imagine, what if you were one of those students who paid to go on this field trip? You would definitely feel like you deserve to go, right? So the answer to this is actually going to be 17 vans, because we need that 17th van. Even though it's only going to have 2 students in it, it still needs to be ordered by the school, because that's only fair. All right, now that you've had a chance to practice a couple of these together, it's your turn to try to tackle one of these on your own. Now would be a good time to pause the screen to give yourself an opportunity to read and solve this problem. All right, now that you've had a chance to solve this one on your own, let's see how I do it to compare our answers. So the problem says that Math Zen is ordering custom-made t-shirts. He ordered 143 shirts, and the company ships the shirts in boxes that hold 12 shirts per box. How many boxes should Math Zen be expecting to receive? So we need to take our total amount of shirts, which is 143, and we're going to divide that by the amount of shirts that go in each box. We'll go ahead and do regular long division here. We can get one group of 12 out of 14. So we do 12 times 1. To get 12, that's going to give us 2, and we bring down the 3, and we repeat that process. I can only get one more group of 12 out of 23. We do our subtraction, and we're left with 11. So our answer in this case is 11, remainder 11. But again, we need to be careful. Our final answer here is going to actually be 12. The reason for that is because this remainder right here is 11 shirts that need to be shipped. It doesn't matter that that 12th box is only going to have 11 shirts in it.
Great job today working through these tricky division problems. I hope you noticed how important it is to read the questions carefully. If you're finding my channel helpful, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe, as it really helps the channel grow. So long until next time, and as always, don't forget to find your Math Zen.